Yes. Hello. Yes. Yeah, so anyways, I want to respond to comments. And so it would kind of give me an opportunity to further explore and then also kind of explain where I'm coming from. So I can't read off the comments because whatever, just the way I have my shit set up. And so excuse me, so I'm just gonna have to go off of memory, and but let's see where we can go with this. So okay, so voting is an interesting subject for me. Also, it's like super, like everybody's talking about it, right? And so I do have an opinion on voting and all that versus non-voting. I do. I have an opinion, but also some of what I'm saying is based in just logic and like math and stuff. And so the argument an argument in opposition, for lack of a better term, is that voting is completely doesn't exist at all. It just doesn't even exist. Like it doesn't. But see, the first problem with that is proving it. For me to tell you that your vote doesn't count and that voting is all fake, well, it's one thing for me to say that. It's another thing to prove it. And the problem with the statement that voting is fake, the statement, that voting is just fake, so you can vote if you want, but the fact of the matter is it doesn't do anything. See, that statement, anybody can say that, but where's the proof of that, Sorry, there's no way to prove that my vote or anybody's vote doesn't count. There's no way to prove that voting doesn't do anything. You can't prove it. There's no way to prove it. That's like somebody telling me that God doesn't exist. That could be true, but prove it. Prove to me that God doesn't exist. Prove to me that the voting system doesn't exist, that it's all an illusion, that it doesn't exist. You can't prove it. Just like the atheist cannot prove that God doesn't exist. There's no proof. You can say it. It's easy. If I'm an atheist, it's very easy for me to tell you God doesn't exist. But making that statement is a lot different than actually proving that statement. So when people are saying voting isn't real, that's the same as the atheist saying God isn't real. How many times have you seen an atheist say God isn't real? I mean, I see it all the time. And that's fine. I don't have anything against atheists. But where's the proof? Where's the proof? And the atheist, just like the religious person, will claim that they have proof. The religious person claims of the proof of the existence of God. The atheist claims of the proof of the non-existence of God. The agnostic claims there is no proof either way. Which one is right? The atheist that claims that there's proof of the non-existence of God, the religious person that claims there is proof of the existence of God, or the agnostic who claims there is no proof either way. Well, which is the right choice? Don't vote, vote Kamala, or vote Trump. The person that doesn't vote will claim that there's proof that voting isn't real. Just like the atheist claims there's proof that God isn't real. So there are a few different ways to approach this. So, for example, the atheist claims there's proof of the non-existence of God. The theist claims there is proof of the existence of God. The agnostic claims there is no proof either way. Well, one approach to this is to just be like, to just accept that the atheist claims that there's proof of the existence of God. Just accept it and be like, okay, you claim there's proof of the non-existence of God. Okay. And you've shown it to me. I don't see how that proves the non-existence of God, but you claim that is proof, and so be it. And so what I'm saying is, this is my approach to politics, is the non-voter claims the non-existence of the voting system. And the claims that there's proof of the non-existence of the voting system. That's fine. That person can try to show me the proof, but if they fail to present the proof of the non-existence of the voting system, well, then what do you want me to do? They might believe that they have proof of the non-existence of the voting system, but if they don't really have proof, then I haven't seen the proof of the non-existence of the voting system. Where's the proof? Just like the preacher man hasn't shown me proof of the existence of God. You know, it's like you could say, like, this is the way. This is the claim of the apolitical. Just because I don't believe the apolitical doesn't mean I'm against them. I'm just saying I don't see it. I don't see what you're saying. And the apolitical person will be like, well, the reason you don't see it is because you haven't waken up, man. You just haven't woken up, man. Well, isn't that what the preacher says? Oh, the reason you haven't seen the existence of God is because you haven't woken up, man. So they're saying the same thing. But then the preacher will say that to an apolitical person who is not religious, will say, dude, the only reason you don't see the existence of God, man, is because you just haven't woken up. And the apolitical person will be like, you're full of shit. But then the same apolitical person will tell me, the only reason you haven't seen the non-existence of the voting system is because you just haven't woken up, man. You just haven't tuned in yet, man. You know, it's all the same. It's all the same. Why not just, instead of just everybody just being just being accepting of people? It's like, okay, you have the right to believe that, and it's fine. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe even though maybe you're right, I'm still gonna kind of do my own thing because I haven't really. You could be right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but just because you could be right doesn't mean you are right. You know what I mean? So, what? Okay, why not just be happy for people, whether what they believe, what is? See, if voting isn't doing any harm, then why all the insistence that people not vote? You know, and this is the thing too. It's like, well, the reason is because the voting system is rigged, right? The voting system is rigged. So it doesn't matter whoever you vote for. It doesn't matter because they've already selected who's going to win. Okay? Well, so the whole thing is rigged. It's already rigged, right? So, well, the religious man says everything is rigged in favor of God. So it doesn't matter. None of this really matters because it's already all rigged in favor of God. It's the same argument. If the system is already rigged and the president is pre-selected, Well, who pre-selected him? The shadow government or the Jews or whoever, right? Well, but isn't God more powerful than the Jews or the shadow government? Isn't ultimately God the great omnipotent? Isn't he ultimately the ultimate rigger of all rigs? So if God is like in control of everything, then these people that are trying to rig elections, they're it's an illusion. They think they're in control, but really the omnipotent, all omnipotent, omniscient God or whatever is really the one in control of everything. So ultimately, so if we say the voting system is all rigged, well, rigged in favor of who? And you'll say, well, it's rigged in favor of the Zionionists. Yeah, but so are the Zionionists going to overthrow God too? Or is it just an illusion that it's rigged when really everything ultimately is rigged in favor of God? You see, so if everything is, so just like you say, the voting system is rigged in favor of, and the winner is already pre-selected. So do they have more power than God, who is the ultimate rigger of everything? Are they God? So now we're going to get into the discussion of whether God exists or doesn't exist. So now we're going back to the atheist who claims there's proof of the non-existence of God versus the theist who claims that there's proof of the existence of God. But then you've got the agnostic who claims there is no proof either way. But then everybody thinks they're right. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. Look around you. What do you see? Everybody breaking off into warring factions, each group saying to the other, we're right and you're wrong. So if I join the apolitical group, well, isn't that what the apolitical group is doing, is saying we're right and all you political people are wrong? What good is that doing except for just contributing to more division? So I'm supposed to join the apolitical team who claims that all voting is rigged and that everyone that votes is wrong. I'm right. The apolitical faction is right and everyone else is wrong. Yeah, but that's what everyone else is doing. How is the apolitical group any different than any other group? Because they're all the same. Everybody's breaking off into warring factions, each group saying to the other, we're right and you're wrong. How is the apolitical group any different? Exactly, they are no different. So why would I join the apolitical group? How are they any different than any other faction of people? They're exactly the same. But yet, if I join the apolitical group and I don't vote and I tell everybody that voting is fake, then I'm on the right team. I'm on the team that's right. Is that what I'm being expected to believe? And so if that is what I'm being expected to believe, can you blame me for questioning it and being cynical of it? It's like, how is that group any different than any other group? All I see is everybody breaking off into warring factions, each group saying to the other, we're right and you're wrong. And the apolitical faction and group is no different than any other. But then I've got people telling me that I need to join the side of the apolitical group that says voting is fake and everybody that votes is stupid. You actually believe that everybody that votes is stupid and that everybody that doesn't vote is smart. So all the people that don't vote, that's the right team. That's the right faction and group of people. Again, look around you. What do you see? Everybody breaking off into warring factions, each group saying to the other, we're right and you're wrong. And what does that do but just cause more division? So how is the apolitical group not causing more division by accusing all voters of being stupid and anybody that votes is stupid? And again, where's the proof that voting is stupid? Where's the proof of that? There is no proof. And you know that's true just as much as the person claiming there's proof of the existence of God. The person that claims that there's proof of the existence of God should know better. And just as well as the atheist who claims that there's proof for the non-existence of God. A true atheist should know better. That's how you can tell a true atheist from a fake one. A fake atheist is going to go around preaching atheism and telling people that they're stupid for not believing him. A true atheist will admit that they can't prove atheism. It's the same with a true religious person. A true religious person will admit to themselves and to everyone else that, yeah, they cannot prove the existence of God. A true atheist, a true religious person will admit, I cannot prove to you the existence of God. I can't. Just as a true, genuine atheist will admit, I can't provide you proof of the non-existence of God. A true apolitical person will admit, I cannot prove to you that voting is fake and that your vote doesn't count. No, I can't prove that to you. See, this is like self-honesty. So, this is why I don't have anything against voters. I don't go around telling people voters are stupid. I don't go around telling people non-voters are stupid. And I don't see anybody going around telling everybody that non-voters are stupid. I see that next to never. 0.00001% of all dialogue is that non-voters are stupid. On the other hand, I do see a lot of people, a great amount of people saying that everybody that votes is stupid. You actually believe that everybody that votes is stupid? See, that's the difference. I don't think that all non-voters are stupid. I don't think that all voters are stupid. I don't claim to have proof either way that the voting system is legitimate or not. I don't claim to have proof that I know that if you vote, your vote won't count. I don't claim to have proof either way, or that your vote will count or won't count. I don't know. But see, that's just the difference. A self-honest person can admit, I don't know, and can admit, I don't have proof. But people that aren't honest with themselves, they're not really trustworthy as far as information, because their information is based in an emotion. They claim that they have proof that the voting system is fake and rigged, but they can never provide the proof of it. Just like the over-emotional creature claims to have proof of the existence of God, but they never can provide it. Same with the over-emotional atheist who claims that they have proof of the non-existence of God, but they can't provide any proof of it. There's just things in the world that we don't know. There's just mysteries around us that we don't really know for sure. And we have to make choices with limited amount of knowledge and information. So, in regards to the mysteries of life, that we have to make choices based off of limited information, how can you really judge people? Because if it's a mystery, like the mystery of God, it's a mystery. There's no proof either way. And so some people choose God, some people choose atheism, because it's a mystery. So can you judge a person, whether they go the atheist way or the theist way or the agnostic way? Can you really judge them when it's all a big mystery? Nobody really knows for sure. So no, you can't judge them. And this is what I'm saying. You can't judge a voter based off of what? Your supposed knowledge that voting is all fake and rigged? Well, where's the proof? There is no more proof of that than there is proof for the existence of God or the non-existence of God. There is no proof. So why not just let people choose what they want to choose? If a person wants to vote, is that really hurting you? And if you agree that it isn't, well then why not just leave them alone? Why do you have to harass them all day about voting when it doesn't even matter anyways? You say it yourself, it doesn't matter. Well, then I ask you, why does it matter then if it doesn't matter? And then you say, well, the reason it matters is because it doesn't matter. You see the cyclical like nonsense? Okay, if voting doesn't matter, then why does it matter to you so much that people vote or not? And then the person laughs and says, well, the reason is because it doesn't even matter if you vote or not. Well, then if it doesn't matter, why does it matter? It's like how many circles around and around of the it becomes total nonsense. So we're arguing about something that doesn't matter. Why? Because it doesn't matter is the reason. And that's like the big debate in the public square is about something that doesn't even matter. And when you ask, why are we arguing about something that doesn't matter? The response is, well, the reason we're arguing about it is because it doesn't matter. Either way. Well, then how much time are we going to waste arguing about something that doesn't even matter? And why are we arguing about something that doesn't matter? Because it doesn't matter? When there's actually things that truly matter that aren't even in the public square at all. Like homelessness, for example. Why not spend all that effort instead of debating for months and months about something that doesn't matter, and we actually agree that it doesn't matter? Because we're like, why are we arguing about this again? I forgot. Well, the reason we're arguing about it is because it doesn't matter. Well, if it doesn't matter, then why are we arguing about it? Well, the reason is because it doesn't matter. It's like, dude, don't you see? And we've just wasted all this time arguing about something that doesn't matter when there's like real issues that actually do matter, like homelessness, that won't even reach the public square of discourse at all. And why? Well, because we're all arguing about something that doesn't matter. Well, why are we arguing about something that doesn't matter? Because it doesn't matter. Duh. That's why we're arguing about it, because it doesn't matter. Well, then why are we arguing about it if it doesn't matter? Well, the reason we're arguing about it is because it doesn't matter. On and on and on and on. You don't think that's a psychological operation? Like, who cares if people vote or not? Just let people vote. Why go around harassing people because they... Or vice versa. But the thing is, I don't see anybody going around harassing non-voters, telling them they're stupid because they don't vote. Why? You say because the truth is popular. The reason it's so popular to go around harassing voters is because that's the popular thing to do, and the reason it's popular is because the truth is popular? You think the truth is popular? Dude, yes. The point is that it doesn't matter. That's why I don't care that voters vote, and that voters are the ones getting treated like shit. Makes me want to vote, because I'll defend the non-voter, but it ain't the non-voter that needs defending. It's the voter. It's the voter that's getting harassed constantly all over the place, not the non-voter. If the roles were reversed, I would be defending the non-voter. And I would make it a point to not vote because non-voters are getting harassed online all over the place. But that's not what's happening. That's why I'm going to vote. Don't you understand? Like, anyways, this is an interesting subject, but it ends up just going around and around in circles. It's like, well, why are we talking about this? Well, the reason we're talking about it is because it doesn't matter. Well, if it doesn't matter, why the fuck are we talking about it? Because it doesn't matter. That's why. Dude, that's insane, bro. Like, that's totally insane.